This anxiety relief meditation is your sanctuary when thoughts of the future and aging feel like a heavy tide pulling you away from the peace of the present moment. As the sun rises over the quiet river, let us begin by acknowledging that feeling anxious about what lies ahead is a natural human experience. You are not alone in these moments where no huga or your later years feel like an approaching mystery. In this space, we will learn to 마음을 가라앉히는, to settle the heart, and find a steady ground where you can rest securely in the luminous light of today. Focus on your breath as it moves through your body, anchoring you to the here and now. When the 불안해지는 feelings of uncertainty arise, your breath remains a constant, reliable companion that never leaves your side. Each inhale brings in the steady strength of the earth, and each exhale releases the grip of tension held in your shoulders. Notice how the air feels cool as it enters and warm as it leaves, reminding you that life is a continuous, rhythmic flow that supports you. By focusing here, we begin the process of 마음행에, grounding our restless spirits in the safety of the present. Visualize your life as a long, winding river, just like the one before you. It has traveled through many landscapes already, and it continues to move with grace toward the horizon. When no huga, or aging, is viewed as a natural progression rather than a loss, the 불안해지나, fear, starts to dissolve into a sense of wonder. You are not a static object. You are a living process. This anxiety relief meditation invites you to trust the current of time, knowing that the same water that sustained you in youth is still flowing beneath you today, deep and reliable. Look at the willow trees lining the bank, their branches bowing to the water without breaking. They possess a flexible strength that comes from years of standing tall through every season. When you think about 마음을 가라앉히는, ways to approach your future, consider the willow's resilience. It does not fight the wind, it moves with it. And this anxiety relief meditation, practice being like the willow. Allow the thoughts of tomorrow to blow through your branches without uprooting your peace. You have the inner flexibility to adapt to whatever the coming years may bring, with quiet dignity. Sometimes the 불안해지는 mind creates stories of lack, whispering that the future might not have enough for us. Take a moment to look at the abundance in nature around you, the endless sunlight, the flowing water, the resilient grass. This anxiety relief meditation helps you recognize that you are part of this abundance. When you find yourself 마음을 worrying about security, return to the physical sensation of your feet on the ground. The earth has always supported your weight, and it continues to provide a foundation for you as you move forward into the later chapters of your life. Think of the rounded stones at the bottom of the river, shaped by years of moving water. Their smoothness is a testament to the passage of time, a beauty that only age can create. When no huga feels daunting, remember that your experiences have polished you into someone of depth and substance. This 마음을 가라앉히는 practice is about honoring those smooth edges, the wisdom, the patience and the kindness you have cultivated. You are becoming a masterpiece of time, and every year added is a layer of refinement that makes your presence in this world more precious and grounded. The fear of the unknown is often just the mind trying to protect us, but it can become a heavy burden. In this anxiety relief meditation, we acknowledge the 불안해지는 thoughts without letting them drive the carriage. Imagine placing those worries into a small paper boat and letting it drift down the river bend. Watch it move away, getting smaller and smaller until it is out of sight. You are 마음을 가라앉히는 by choosing not to carry what does not belong to this moment. The future has not arrived yet. You only need to be here, breathing in the light. The light of the late morning sun is steady and unwavering, much like the core of your being. Even when the surface of your life changes, this inner light remains constant. When the thought of no-who brings a shadow, remember that shadows can only exist where there is a great deal of light. This anxiety relief meditation encourages you to turn your face toward that warmth. You are more than your age, more than your productivity, and more than your fears. You are the awareness that observes the sun rising and falling, a timeless presence in a changing world. As we continue, let the 가라앉히는 stillness of the riverbank seep into your bones. Notice the silence between the sounds of the water. This is the silence of true security. When 불안해지는 moments strike, it is often because we have forgotten this inner quiet. This anxiety relief meditation is a reminder that you can always return to this internal landscape. No matter how the external world shifts, this place of sage green leaves and steady light is always accessible within you. You are building a mental sanctuary that time cannot touch, a home for your spirit that is always peaceful. Every transition in life requires a letting go of what was to make room for what is. The river must leave the mountain to reach the sea. When noga feels like a loss, try to see it as a shifting into a different kind of power. This 마음을 가라앉히는 meditation helps you release the grip on the past. You are not losing yourself, you are expanding. This anxiety relief meditation teaches us that the river is just as much the river at the mouth as it was at the source, simply wider, deeper, and more inclusive of the world. Let's address the 불안해지는 tension in your body. Soften your jaw, drop your shoulders, and feel the support of the seat or floor beneath you. You are held by the earth in this very moment. When we worry about the future, we often hold our breath as if waiting for a blow. This anxiety relief meditation reminds you that you can breathe fully now. By 마음을 relaxing the physical body, you send a signal to your brain that you are safe. There is no emergency in the present. The river is calm, and you are resting on its shore. Consider the cycle of the seasons you have witnessed throughout your life. Each spring follows every winter, and each autumn brings a unique harvest. Your no huga is your own personal autumn, a time of rich colors and settling energy. This Maumel Karaan Chinan practice invites you to appreciate the harvest of your years. In this anxiety relief meditation, focus on the enoughness of your life. You have done enough, you have learned enough, and you are enough. Let this realization act as a warm blanket against the chill of uncertainty about the years ahead. Gently observe any puranejine thoughts as if they were clouds passing through a wide, pale blue sky. They do not define the sky. They only drift across it. This anxiety relief meditation helps you become the sky, vast, open, and unaffected by the passing weather of worry. When thoughts of Maome future finances or health arise, notice them. Then return to the vastness. You are the spacious container for all experiences. By staying in this expansive perspective, you regain your power over fear and find a sense of timelessness that calms the nervous system. Trust is a muscle that we strengthen through practice. In this anxiety relief meditation, we practice trusting the process of life itself. Even when you cannot see around the next river bend, trust that the path is there. You have navigated every challenge before this one, and you possess a reservoir of resilience you haven't even tapped into yet. This sense of trust allows you to walk forward with an open heart. You are not walking into the dark. You are walking into a new kind of light, guided by the wisdom you've already earned. Let's focus on the concept of Malmer simplicity. Often, our anxiety stems from overcomplicating what is to come. In this anxiety relief meditation, return to the simple truth. You are here, you are breathing, and you are capable. When the buranejine noise of the world gets too loud, simplify your focus to the next 5 minutes. By garanejine your scope of concern, you reclaim your energy. The future is built one present moment at a time. If you can find peace in this breath, you can find peace in any breath that follows, years from now. The river does not worry about the rocks in its path. It simply finds a way around or over them. In your no huga journey, you will do the same. This anxiety relief meditation is about cultivating that fluid confidence. When puranejine obstacles appear in your mind, visualize them being smoothed over by the steady flow of your own inner peace. You are like water, powerful, persistent, and eventually finding the sea. This Mauma's realization brings a deep sense of relief, knowing that your essence is indestructible and your path is naturally guided by the laws of existence. Take a moment to send gratitude to your past self. Every choice you made has led you to this moment of reflection and care. In this anxiety relief meditation, recognize that your younger self worked hard to bring you here. Now, your current self can work to create peace for your future self. By calming your current fears, you are giving a gift to the person you will become. You are planting seeds of tranquility in a garden you will one day sit in. And those seeds are growing, even now, in the warm sunlight of your attention. The 불안해지는 feeling often comes from a sense of isolation. But look at how the willow grove supports itself. The trees grow together, their roots intertwined beneath the beige earth. You are part of a human story that spans generations. This anxiety relief meditation reminds you that everyone experiences the passage of time. By 마음을 가라앉히는 and connecting to this universal truth, you find strength in the collective experience. You are a valuable part of the tapestry of life, and your journey into your later years is a respected and meaningful transition that many have walked with grace. Listen to the gentle sound of the river in your mind. This sound has been the same for thousands of years, unchanged by human baronogenous worries. In this anxiety relief meditation, let that timeless sound wash over you. It mindamaratina by reminding you of the eternal nature of the world. Your nohuga is just a small, beautiful part of this vast, eternal symphony. When you align yourself with the rhythm of nature, the pressure to figure everything out begins to lift. You are allowed to simply be, to exist as part of this grand, peaceful design. Abundance is not just about what you have, it is about how much you can appreciate. In this anxiety relief meditation, focus on the wealth of your senses, the warmth of the sun, the sight of sage green leaves, the feeling of mild quiet. This is the true currency of a well-lived life. As you look toward Nogu, realize that your capacity for joy does not diminish with age, it often deepens. By gara antine the noise of material worry, you open the door to a richer, more soulful way of living that is independent of external circumstances. Feel the stability of the rounded stones beneath your feet. They are old, wise, and unmoving. In this anxiety relief meditation, draw that stability into your own heart. When nohuga feels like a shifting sand, become the stone. Your values, your love, and your inner peace are the ma'amel, bedrock of your life. By garanchinen, the frantic movement of the mind, you sink into this solid foundation. You are not easily swayed by the puranejinen winds of change. You are grounded in a truth that is deeper than any temporary fear about the future. Imagine the sun at its highest point, casting no shadows. This is the clarity we seek in this anxiety relief meditation. From this height, you can see that the path of nohuga is not a decline, but a peak of perspective. You maumo see more clearly now than you ever have before. The fog of youth has cleared, leaving you with the bright, sharp reality of the present. This karaanchinen clarity is a gift of age. Embrace the sharp edges of the landscape and the brilliant light of your own hard-won understanding. As we begin to bring this meditation to a close, feel the integration of all you have explored. This anxiety relief meditation has been a journey towards self-assurance. When nohuga comes to mind tonight or tomorrow, remember the river, the willow, and the stone. They are symbols of your own maume, enduring spirit. You are garaancine, the anxiety, not by ignoring the future, but by meeting it with a steady gaze and a calm heart. You are ready for the path ahead because you are fully present in the path you are on right now. Take one last deep breath, filling your lungs with the clear, late morning air. Let this breath be a seal of peace for your 불안해지는 thoughts. This anxiety relief meditation is a tool you can return to whenever the tide feels too high. Your maum's strength is renewable, and your peace is a choice you make in every moment. As you move back into your day, carry the 가라앉히는 stillness of the river with you. You are moving toward your future, not with fear, but with the quiet, radiant confidence of a soul that knows its own worth. Gently open your eyes and look at the world with fresh clarity. The no huga, or years ahead, are simply more opportunities to experience the beauty of being alive. This anxiety relief meditation has helped you 마음을 가라앉히는, to settle your spirit so you can see the light more clearly. Remember that you are always supported, always enough, and always safe in the present moment. May your journey forward be as steady and luminous as the river under the morning sun. You are at peace, and all is well on the horizon of your life.